Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Quick completion to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Picks up 6. Good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Duke's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Finds the tight end. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Titans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs for the tackle.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Looking for room at the 30. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away, because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
The Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Power football with the run. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Beebe. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Titans send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Under fire. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Skips away from pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Got his man on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. Hawaii came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Rainbow Warriors won, it's more how they won. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Smallwood. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's moving out of the pocket. Got the first down himself. At the 40, there he goes. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Starting to feel a little pressure and some room to work. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 2nd down. Big fella moving. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beebe. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Titans decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Royals, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Creates a little room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Pushes ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Titans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Lowers those pads. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, you're seeing this offense and their aggressiveness early in this game. Opening drive, 3rd down, taking a shot into the end zone. They don't get it. So do you stay aggressive now on 4th down and try to go for it?
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Had to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. He'll pull it on the read. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down, breaks into the open. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Makes the grab, it's Smallwood. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it at the 20. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give to the tailback. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Cousins. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Bailey. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He's got the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Titans will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. On on the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Caught, close to the marker, it's Tyler. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Blue Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. At the 30. He's at the 10.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Now rolling to the left. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And I like the play call, like being aggressive on offense. 2nd and inches, you still got a 3rd down coming, but the defense.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask